The Supreme Court is set to decide on whether the president can unilaterally impose 2.2 trillion in tariffs. Can you walk us through how using the International Emergency Economic Powers Act is different from how the president has imposed tariffs in the past?
If you look at the Constitution, it actually grants the authority to impose taxes, duties, imposts, tariffs, all these different types of taxes to Congress, not to the president. But throughout the years, Congress passed laws to delegate those authorities to the president. And in most cases, the statutes are really specific. If imports threaten national security, or if imports are causing undue injury to domestic firms, there's some leeway. But in most cases, there's a process that's pretty well spelled out. But this law that you referred to, IEEPA from 1977, is an emergency powers law for the president that doesn't actually mention the word tariff in it. When it was passed in the 70s, up until before Trump came back into office, this law had been used for 67 different emergencies, but had never been used to impose tariffs. So Trump is really pushing the bounds of what this statute allows by using it to impose baseline tariffs. There are two buckets of IEEPA tariffs. The first, fentanyl and border crossings, and those are tariffs on China, Mexico, and Canada. And then the other bucket are these reciprocal tariffs that were, in idea, supposed to be matching trade barriers that other countries impose on the US, but really are pretty random numbers that you don't really know where they're coming from. They range from 10% to 50% and apply to almost every US trading partner. So rather than these being really narrowly targeted measures related to specific and time limited national emergencies, these are just really broad tariffs